like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Ignore my nails. I'm going to redo them since I'm on vacation for the next, I don't know how many days. I don't go back to work until the 2nd or whatever. Anyway, hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Married to Medicine. Season 6 is this, Season 6 reunion, parts 1. Uno, okay? First things first, if you have not done so already, please make sure that you have subscribed to my channel and become a whole Jaybird. Okay, the original Jaybirds, not the original, the active Jaybirds, okay, and all that good stuff. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. My email address is below. My P.O. box address is below. How to follow me on social media is all below. Do not forget to shop my Teespring merchandise and all that good stuff. Okay, I am on vacation. I'm off until the 2nd, so y'all gonna see me in this outfit on every video until the 2nd. I ain't wearing no real clothes unless, if I'm doing something else I may, but it's gonna be easy breezy with a cover girl, all kind of pajama type stuff, and new lipstick. Okay, the lipstick haul will be up later. This is Fenty Beauty. Anyway, so the ladies had the reunion part 1. No, I want to show first the looks for their faces. I did a whole recap of their outfits, but I did not have many up close pictures of their face, and I want to show some things. Okay, so Heavenly, that wig that she has on, I do not like it. I don't like any wig that looks like it has split ends. It looks like it's a big poof up under there. That moon-shaped part, I don't like it. Her makeup looks amazing. I love a dark eye. Her eyebrows look really fake real. I mean, they look fake, but they look real. Or whatever. I like the new, basic lip. Skin looks amazing. Heavenly from the first season, I think she was season 2 was her first season. So now she looks amazing. I mean, the wig looks horrible. Her attitude is horrible. Her antics are horrible, but her face is amazing. We can't neglect that. Her nose looks pinched, like she may have had some work done, but I don't think she did. I think her face is just smaller because she lost weight. But I don't like that wig. That's a mannequin ass wig, and I don't like it. Next up we have Simone. I loved Simone's look. I told y'all, Simone looked like she getting good dick. Okay, she getting Cardi B and Offset type dick. She getting a really, really good dick that, makes the bitch, futuristic dick, okay? Because Future always gets somebody knocked up. You know what I'm saying? But she looks better. She looks younger. She looks like she got a stylist, a makeup artist. Okay, she just looks overall better in the face. She just looks happier. You know what I'm saying? I think she looks happier. She looks better, even though it's like a basic face. It's not a whole bunch of makeup. It's very, all natural, but still makeup and it's still foundation or whatever. But she looks good. I love her ponytail. It looks sleek. It doesn't look fake. It does not look like a horse's mane. No jokes, no puns intended. I like it. I really, really do like Simone's facial look. Contessa. I couldn't get a good shot of Contessa because Contessa kept smiling with all her teeth showing. And I did not want to use a shot of her smiling with all her teeth showing because that would look shady. And because it was too much of that. But I still wish Contessa would have had her hair short, kind of how her hair is on the right hand side of her head. The longness I don't like because it looks too mousy. I love, again, her makeup. I love her eyebrows. I do. I have eyebrow envy because I have thin eyebrows that I really need to go get cleaned up, but the place was crazy booked today. But her face looks basic. But beautiful basic. Not basic, but beautiful basic. To where she don't have to do too much. And if she do too much, she looks too extra. And we don't need to go drag queen-ish because, it can get really, really bad. Mariah. Mariah, I mean, girl, Mariah, she looks like she may have had something done and it wasn't done right. That's what she looks like to me. Like she had something done and it was, I'm moving pictures around as I'm talking, but she looks like she had something done and it wasn't done too right. I don't like the blonde hair and the dark eyebrows. Her eyebrows looks weird on camera. She doesn't look bad, but she do look like the Cowardly Lion. Like no tea, no shade, but she do. Um, it's just something about it I don't like. The hair looks too fake. Like the hair looks very wig like. The hair looks synthetic and I don't like it. I think she's done better looks before and I don't know what to do with it now. But Beyonce just posted a photo. I gotta make sure it ain't the twins. You never know what Beyonce what she gonna post. So when she both the things say Beyonce just posted, oh she looks great. Oh y'all can't see it. Well, Beyonce. But yeah, it's just some regular photos. You gotta be sure with Beyonce because Beyonce will post. I got an album out in a minute, and if she got an album out, I gotta stop. But yeah, Brian, I didn't like the hair. I didn't. It's just too. It looks synthetic. I think she's had better wigs. The part is amazing. The front of the wig looks amazing. I don't like the texture of the hair. Like the texture, what is that velvet? And I just, it's just something about it I don't like. And I think the eyebrows look like she maybe went and got microblading done and it wasn't fully healed. Microblading when they tattoo your eyebrows, but it has to heal for like a week or two, or like 2 or 3 weeks. And I feel like she maybe went and got her eyebrows microbladed to look this amazing, but they weren't fully healed. And so she looked like she had some done to her face and it wasn't all the way finished. She's a gorgeous girl, but I just did not like what she did to her face in that thing. Quad. Quad looks like Quad. Quad always look perfectly put together, with toothbrush edges and deep wade in the water parts. I'm pretty sure the slaves walk right through that part in her head to freedom. But the blue eyeshadow matching her blue dress. I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. I think she looks great, but I also think it looks too put together. It's a weird thing. A Quad always looks put together. But I don't know. Lipstick, she looks like Quad. I mean, cheekbones bronze. You know what I'm saying? Little shimmery little clavicle bone. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that part is pretty thick. Thick as a Snickers. Toya. Where's Toya's picture, y'all? Is Toya? Did I do Toya? No, I did not. Toya looked her. Andy joked that both Toya and Simone had the same hairstyle. They absolutely did. It was very similar, and I feel like they both did it justice. I still don't like her outfit. But I mean, her hair do look like she used the jam or the gel from the 1980s. I'm sorry, the 90s. But it still looks, it's Mortal Kombat ish, but at the same time, it still looks gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? You can't do wrong with a good old pony slicked up to the back. Last but not least, Jackie's. Um, I mean, it's Jackie. Eyebrow pointed, okay, with a good highlight under it. I love the black and red hairstyle she has. I think that's a weave, or she could have took her wig off, and it could be her natural cut. It's cute. Still don't like her outfit. Still did not like Jackie's outfit at all. I told y'all it felt too much-ish. Okay, just too much-ish. And that's the only thing I could think of what it's called, of what it was. It was too much and not enough at the same time. But she looks great. All the ladies in one way or another look great. Okay, on to the reunion. I feel like not enough happened, but nothing happened. I feel like part one is always a little bit bullshitty, and they sprinkle some action at the end. And that's basically what happened. So we see they was asking, how's everybody doing? Oh, I'm okay. I'm here. They had a person who asked, Heavenly, she had a hall pass. Who would it be? And in perfect Heavenly fashion, Well, the only person that can compare to Damon is Barack Obama. I feel like there can be a person or two in between Barack Obama and Damon. Not to say Damon, isn't, but I'm like, girl, but that's her husband. She's supposed to feel like her husband is the president of the United States of America. Okay. Now they go to Simone and her and Cecil. We know her and Cecil. They had a lot of little weird questions. I don't care about the little weird questions that kind of had nothing to do with the show. Okay, we ain't gonna get into all that at all. So they bring up again Simone and Cecil how they at the last reunion Simone announced she filed for divorce. Okay, she brings up how that reunion actually saves her marriage, mainly because she said, we had a very, very hard 2 or 3 years. We were not communicating effectively at all. It was really, really bad, and we were just over and done. And neither one of us was willing to no longer be stubborn and do the work that we both needed to do. We both were just being stubborn and like want the other one to change, and mainly not ourselves. And she says at the reunion last year, no one here allowed that to be our scapegoat out of this marriage. Everyone, kind of rallied around us and, helped us and talked to us or whatever, and really helped us realize that we need to stop being stubborn and we need to just be together and work it out, okay? And I said, but her ass ain't over nothing, okay? Simone may seem like she's overthinking, but she is not. Simone still is, she has a trick in her bag. Her and Cecil gonna still argue. And I feel like Simone, well, she may not, because she looks happier now than she did in the season. So maybe he didn't dick her down good enough to where she may be over a little bit more than we thought. She do bring up how she is not in contact at all with Tammy either. How, she cut that communication out a while ago. And cool. So, she brings up how, no one allowed our marriage to end. I said, well, they basically said, well, fuck Quad and Greg's marriage. We got to save Simone and Cecil. Let's save Simone and Cecil, who at the beginning of the reunion said they were getting divorced. And by the end of the reunion with the whole issue, let's be on my tongue, the whole issue with Quad and Greg, they kind of let that fall by the wayside. But Quad also just didn't let anybody in. But whatever. Andy then asked, like, if y'all put the divorce off, is there a reason y'all did not move back into the same house? Once y'all decided to keep working. She said, well, yeah, because we weren't communicating the best. So it took time for us to get to the point to where it was okay for us to be back in the same house. And I agree with that. Sometimes you can want to work things out with a person, but y'all still beefing, okay? And if y'all in the same household, it'll cause more issues, more confusion, more confliction. Is confliction a word? Conflict. More conflict. Confliction, I think that means something totally different. I'm not looking at anybody. I'm just talking to myself. But, she said how they had to kind of work back up to get into a positive space to be able to live in the same house. And, she did say how she does miss the freedom that she had living alone. And I said, but you married with children. I miss getting off work and having to go home and not worry about nothing, not have to worry about what time I'm going to eat. Now, I'm like, that means you want to be single. You miss being single. Anyway, they get to Contessa. So, with the whole thing of her having her double mastectomy, her dad being sick or whatever, she brings up how, she's doing good, how she had both boobs removed and then had the implants put in, for corrective surgery and all that stuff. Her boobs do look amazing. Amazing. And even Heavenly said how, I thought that was wrong. I must not have been looking good enough. You shouldn't have been looking. And she's like, they clearly not A cups. They clearly are like D cups. So I'm like, it's because she was still healing. So I'm like, I think they kept commenting on her surgery when, again, she was only 2-3 weeks post-op. Everybody, and I'm like, y'all all fucking doctors. Like, how, it was the weirdest thing to me. I'm going to talk about that a little later. Because Simone pissed me the fuck off instead of Toya. Anyway, so, Jackie brings up how when she had her surgery that she went back to work 2 weeks after having surgery. And then Contessa said, yeah, but you did that not because you were healed, but because you wanted to be back at work. And Jackie said, you're absolutely right. I went back because I wanted to get out the house. That's what I needed for me. She also said, I feel like I kept pressuring Contessa to do the same because I did it. And I had to realize she isn't me. people have to realize you can't push somebody to do what you want them to do because that's what you would do. You can advise someone on things to do what, but you can't really make them do what you would do, especially surgery. I'm like, it boggles my mind how they were acting as if Contessa should just go right back into doing whatever. How do y'all know how she mentally and physically felt having to do that? She was already mentally and physically fucked up because her own mom died from cancer. And so she also had the added stress of, I had to do this in hopes that I don't get sick too for my kids. So I feel like let that girl heal on how she want to heal. It was more than just my titties was cut open or whatever. I'm pretty sure it was also mental and emotional scars she had too of why she had to get rid of her own breast. Like, come on now, people, don't be dumb like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Um, Simone then says Contessa wasn't, homebound after her surgery. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to stay in the house. That was my issue with her recovery. Simone, fuck you times two and three titties at that. What does it matter how you feel about her recovery? You look, you had no right to even say how you felt about another person's recovery, who hospital bills you don't pay, who coochie you don't eat, who man you don't fuck. You don't work in a lady house, you don't help her with her kids. You can't then say you had an issue with her recovery because she decided to stay home 3 weeks post-op. Like, that's not your decision, bitch, at all. Okay? Piss me off. She said she felt as if Contessa was dodging Toya. Simone, is you eating Toya's coochie? Why do you care so much about what Contessa do and the reason she left? Y'all are surgeons. Not surgeons. Y'all are doctors. You should be fully aware. Post-op is post-op, and some people don't want to leave the house after a surgery. She probably didn't want the hot Georgia heat getting to her nipples. Let her be. Why are you even concerned about it? It pissed me off that she had an issue and they're going to say Contessa stayed away for 3 weeks because she was avoiding Toya. No, bitch, she had her titties removed. And not all people go out having fun, dancing around after the facts, okay? Girl, the fuck by. Oh, it made me so mad. You know what I'm saying? Contessa, like, look, I should be able to choose when I go back around people after having my surgery. It was only 3 weeks. It was only 3 weeks. She said my drains weren't even taken out for like 4 or 5 days after my surgery. So why should I come back around y'all like after a week or two? I'm still, and she should not have had to even explain this in the simple fact that Jackie, Quad, anybody, I'll say Jackie because Jackie had the same procedure, and Jackie's a doctor. The fact that no one spoke up and said it was her choice to relax for 3 weeks after the surgery. I don't think it had nothing to do with. No one gives a fuck about Toya. No one does. Barely Eugene. What, girl? The fuck? Bye. I'm just mad. You know what I'm saying? She also brought up how she's like a real friend would not internalize me being home after surgery as something different other than I'm at home at my house in my comfort zone after surgery. Everyone knows when you're in the hospital, whether you're in the hospital for surgery or whatever, when you're in the hospital, you don't get no real rest. And all you really want to do is get home and relax in your own space. And that's what she did. She was at home, relaxing in her own space, dealing with her titty pain on her own. Because had she been around y'all, and she probably did not want to be up there arguing with y'all over some bullshit. So she healed at home, bitches. Okay? Piss me off. Simone then say, you a liar, you're a fraud. You know what I'm saying? You made up that story about your father being sick to avoid a party. I said, bitch, what? And again, Simone, why are you up here fighting? Simone and Toya had they had a whole conversation, a whole strategy meeting, a whole ponderosa about how we gonna get a Contessa about you and her issues. Because ain't no way on God's green earth that Simone should be up there fighting with Toya and Toya up there being quiet as kept. Okay, quiet as kept is what she was doing. And it was pissing me the hell off. Okay. So what I had to say to Simone and also Toya, fuck you, Simone, and fuck you, Toya. It was some bullshit. Simone done got some dick and she don't know how to act. Simone got some dick and took the stick out her ass, and now she all up and through in Contessa's face. And I'm like, girl, it was some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Andy then bring her on the boat when she was when Simone and Contessa got into an argument. You seem kind of like a little bit drunk or whatever. But they ain't never seen me drunk. Don't get it twisted. I'm like, what is you up in arms for? What is you upset for? We have seen you on plenty of episodes and said you look drunk. It don't mean you are drunk, but you acting drunk, and you had a couple drinks. And my thing is for her to say, I don't get drunk in front of these women. You can't trust them. No, she said, I don't drink in front of them. And this is it. You was asking for rum punches the whole time. You do drink around us. And you do. Well, I don't get drunk around y'all. It ain't nobody's fault that your damn alcohol content intake is a whole bit higher than anyone else's. If you can have 5, 6, 7, 8 drinks and you're not drunk yet, it does not mean that you're not the drinking has not affected you to where your behavior has changed. Girl, Simone pissed me off. Oh, it pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? And then when Andy asked, well, how are you and Simone now? Because, this whole thing. Because that's like, I don't know, like 1 minute we're fine. I thought we were fine, but the next minute is something like you never know with someone from minute to minute. Oh, bitch, that's you, because you boring, bitch. I made you have a camera time, or I made you be interesting or whatever. You the one that's fake. So at this point in time, Simone and Toya going that contestant. And I'm like, both you bitches is boring, Simone and Toya. Simone, you only entertaining when you cussing, fussing, yelling at either Cecil or someone else. But bitch, you boring too. You know you boring, girl. But I can't take it. I cannot take it. I'm like, look, because I'm gonna say, that's a fake because on one hand she talking behind Toya back, and they should understand how she thought Toya she asked a question. I hope she didn't hit me on purpose. And the next minute, she walked up to her giving her a hug. She's like, no, I was being cordial. I walked up and I gave everyone, some hugs or whatever. They just pissed me off. It pissed me off. I'm saying, Toya and Simone, fuck you both. What else did they talk about? Oh, they talk about, we see the kids, from being younger to older, how they've all grown up on camera these past 6 seasons. And I didn't know Heavenly had the third kid. A whole third child. She has a 17-year-old son that she said we never see because he refuses to film. And I was like, what? Seriously? And like, really, I forgot what his name was. She said, yeah, he's at the house. Like, he'd be there when we're filming, but he refuses to film. And, sorry, y'all, my nose like it was running. He refuses to film, but he be there. He's always refused to film. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I thought they just had the 2, but they have 3. Anyway, they then go on to Heavenly going home to visit and, reliving all the stuff for the daddy passing away and all the other stuff. She brings up how she has not spoken to her sister since all of this. People kept saying her sister died. I'm assuming she didn't die because she didn't say it happened. So I'm like, that must have been a rumor. But she, when Annie said, well, you do know you probably need to talk to her. And she says, I know I will eventually need to do that. And she said that it scares her. For some reason, I feel like Heavenly feels like if she talks to her sister, things won't be resolved. Things won't be fixed. I think she feels like if she talks to her sister, it may be a lot of angriness from her, and she ain't ready for all that. But she need to get over that shit. So, from there, they go into Mariah. How do you feel about, Heavenly, always saying you lying about something, or comparing you to her sister who lied on her? Honey, Mariah said, I just wish she would stop calling me a liar. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not true. It's character assassination, and this is, everyone knows I'm not a liar. Everyone knows you're a liar. We all know she's a liar. And, she even said that my dad, who died years ago, flirted with her mom. I didn't say that. So they do show Miss Lucy saying, or Miss Lucy and Mariah talking, and Mariah did say it. Mariah said, I wasn't saying your father. I was saying your husband, because you call your husband daddy. So I was talking about Damon. And I said, bitch, what? Damon was flirting with Miss Lucy? When? In America? In real life? Now look, Mariah, I won't say you're a liar, but whoever told you that happened is probably lying. And I don't think he even maybe was even seriously flirting with her. I think sometimes older women, men will sometimes say flirtatious things to older women as jokes. Like, girl, if you was my age, you know what I'm saying? But they don't really mean like I want to fuck. I don't think that's what it is. But I get Miss Lucy probably said, Damon said he, if I was his age, he would get with me, and ran with it. So it ain't not true, but it's also not factual. You know what I'm saying? It's like a ingest truth. Anyway, so I was like, I don't. That's just kind of crazy. They asked Heavenly how, not Heavenly, they asked Mariah how she feels about, the way that Heavenly was brought up in the no windows. And my thing is this: Heavenly's story is sad. It is. Heavenly had a different upbringing. It's true. There are other people who have sad upbringings who don't act as fucked up as Heavenly does. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to negate the pain she went through as a child, not to negate from any hardship she had, but the way Heavenly was raised still does not mean, as a full functioning adult with 3 kids and a husband and a goddamn degree as a dentist, she should not be aware how the fuck she shouldn't act. So my thing is, yes, her upbringing was sad, but so was a lot of people's upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Girl, the fuck why? Well, not Jackie. Mariah do say she did feel bad for her, that it was, a hard thing to live that way, and she gets why Heavenly is the way she is. Anyway, Heavenly brings up how for her, she never wants to feel was raised to hold her feelings in. She internalizes things, but she also brings up how she never wants to feel weak and out of control. And Jackie spoke about how there's been raised by black parents back in the day. Sometimes it wasn't as much love and affection, and sometimes it was the thing like you have to make it. They did build people for tough, to say this, to put it that way. They raised, even my parents and my grandparents were raised to be tough. You know what I'm saying? However, when my mom and dad raised me, they told me every day they loved me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, people just, it's different. But Jackie just said how, there was a tough sternness to being raised by a black mother and or father. However, there was still I love you sprinkled all up and through that hardshipness, even if it was unspoken. Not with Heavenly people. Jackie also brings up how Heavenly likes to deflect and kind of lead away from bullshit that's being said, or make it seem as if she's whatever. And that's Jackie saying that, well, Jackie, you're not perfect. They're like, see, you're deflecting. Like, it ain't about that. So she just admits that she knows she's a work in progress, and she may not be perfect, but she realized that she's a work in progress. I said, oh, okay. The receipts of Damon fucking everybody. Mariah brings up how she never dislikes Heavenly. She says, I feel like Heavenly just never liked me, but I never had an issue with her per se, but I did not like how she would always say things about my mom, knowing that was a boop button for me. And, Mariah said, girl, Heavenly brings up how for her, your mama this, your mama that, your mama whatever, it's like just jokes, and it's not that serious to her. Heavenly, that may be true, but when you see it affect someone, you can't then still do it and expect them to not get mad when you know that's that's their button. It's just common sense. But Mariah need to stop being pussy and letting Heavenly get up on her skin with that your mama shit. Girl, I don't care. You sound dumb. My mama what? Okay, who cares? You know what I'm saying? They both need to let that bullshit go. So, Heavenly do say, but for me, saying my husband is cheating is not the same as a little your mama joke, whatever. Like, my husband is an upstanding man in the community. He never gave me a reason to believe he was cheating on me. Heavenly, this is why I got an issue with you. One, upstanding men cheat too. Everyone loved Bill Cosby for a long time. He was an upstanding black man in the community. But lo and behold, he was out here spiking pudding pops and popping people's pussies without them knowing, and his ass is in whole hell prison. So my thing is, you can't make it seem as if Damon is just out here like he Jesus walking on water. You can't, girl. There's a lot of upstanding men who do dumb shit and who cheat, and we don't know until it comes out. Also, I feel like if Damon has never given you a reason to make you think he cheated, Mariah saying this should not have bothered you because, as you said, she's a whole ass liar. So I would not have entertained the bullshit come out of Mariah's mouth. Now, you know, she then said, "Well, I brought my reading glasses to see these receipts." I say, "She brought our reading glasses? Oh, she got the reading glasses." I was like, Lord Jesus. And Mariah, like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm not stooping that low no more. I'm not gonna get in the mud with that. I'm not gonna do that at all. And I'm like, I felt like Mariah was right in saying I'm not gonna do that, mainly because y'all had already squashed the beef at that damn church. Mariah had already apologized to Damon. Like, all she should have said was, "I apologize again for repeating something that I heard," or whatever. But I don't think Heavenly should have said, show the receipts. I feel like when you bury the hatchet, bury the hatchet. You can still speak about what happened, but let's not because what if she would have put out some fucking receipts and it's a receipt of your husband texting some chick and now you got beef? Like, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. But I'm like, whatever. Really gonna say you a liar from the pits of hell. Quiet, didn't she lie on you? I said, oh shit, now, oh shit, now. When she said that, quiet, didn't she lie on you? Mariah said, of course you'll put quiet in because quiet, it's quiet. I said, that's true. You can't. No one can go to quiet and ask quiet, did Mariah lie on you? And was she gonna ever say no? She isn't a liar because her and Mariah has history. So I feel like that was an unfair ask. Like, ask Jackie, maybe. Just ask someone else. Ask Andy. Ask someone else. But baby, I keep biting my tongue, and I want to take my whole tongue off. At this point, Quad and Mariah, baby, they was upset with each other. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. Quad started going off like, I'm saying, you a liar. You told a story that I fucked your sister husband. I said, what? What? Now, I heard this story. I did hear it. I didn't put no energy into it because I didn't get two fucks about it. Mariah say, I came to the house. You were basically naked, but only in my brother-in-law's t-shirt. You smelled like him, and you had his business cards around. And so I believe that you fucked my sister's husband. Now, this all happened because they're yelling back and forth, back and forth. Liar! I ain't lying. You fucked him. No, I didn't. Back and forth, Rick and Monroe. Don't really care. And he like, wait, because none of this happened on the show. None of it. And they really didn't make it to the blog. That like a couple blogs picked it up here and there, but it didn't pick up any steam. I feel like, why bring it up here when it really was like no one really was talking about it. Like there was nothing. It was team nothing. But I feel like Quad said, if we get the chance, we're gonna bring it up. So when Andy said, wait. So you're saying that it came up not on the show. Like, Mariah didn't bring it to the show, but you still want, and it was before. It's something that happened before Gregory. So you didn't cheat on Greg. She's like, right, that's true, but I want to discuss it. I felt like, why? We didn't care. We didn't care enough to even discuss it or whatever. And like, again, why bring it up if it wasn't on the show, and if, Mariah didn't bring it to the show. And then Quiet keeps saying how because she wants to discuss it or whatever. And how Mariah would do and say anything to make her look bad. Because Mariah like, why would I say that? That's not helping me at all. That's making my brother-in-law and sister look bad. I wouldn't do that. And then she would do whatever to make me look bad. She would just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? With your cocaine story. And I say, she sell cocaine? Who sell cocaine? I mean, does Mariah look like she sell? Let me look. I don't think she snorts cocaine. I don't smoke cocaine. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't even smoke hookah. Oh, I'm like, Lord, it's going to be a whole defamation lawsuit that's coming up. I don't have time, whatever. She then said, and why you even here? You're not even married to medicine. I said, oh, she isn't married to medicine anymore. Oh, help me. And there was a back and forth bullshit of it all. Do I believe Mariah said it? Yes. But I also believe Mariah thinks it happened. What I wonder is, I never heard Quad say, you didn't see me in his shirt. I hear Quad saying I didn't fuck that man. So I need some clear understanding over, is what Mariah said at all true? Did she ever come to your house and you had on a shirt that belonged to someone else? Did that ever happen? Yes or no? Because it's two different things. It's one thing to say this is what I saw and I assume she slept with him, versus you never even came to my house and seen me in a shirt. Like, I need to know what part of what Mariah saying is a lie. That you didn't sleep with him or that she didn't see you in his clothes. I need to know that, okay? And the episode goes off at that point. I'm just like, girl, it was a lot. Anyway, let me get done, y'all. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.
He's like love, love, love.